say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
That incredible performance was from Skylar Cole, singing our national anthem. Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. Alongside Richard Jefferson, Greg Anthony, and our reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. And we got another seat right here in the NBA. No better insider than Shams Charania. Hey, Shams, great to have you with us.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. It's great to be here. I'm honored. I'm privileged.
Look at Richard Jefferson. He's like a kid in a candy store. He cannot wait to talk to you.
Yes, we love RJ.
And a moment here to check out who the Golden State Warriors have coming up. On Wednesday, they'll be matching up with Al Horford and the Boston Celtics. Then on Friday, they'll face off against Donovan Mitchell and the Cleveland Cavaliers.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. In the backcourt, we'll see Curry and Podziemski. Moody is out there with Jimmy Butler. And it's Green in at the center position. And for the Wizards, they've got Smart, Sarr out there with Chris Middleton. Then it's Coulibaly. And it's Poole in at the 1 spot. Outside, Smart. Middleton outside. And Poole now, top of the key. That shot missing. Now here's Curry. And the Warriors dynasty with their course seemingly over. You never want to completely stretch them out. But, Shams, how are we going to remember the run that this remarkable franchise has had?
You could make a case that the 2017 team might be the best to ever play, and the Warriors have become an elite franchise in NBA history. It might be a while since we see a dynasty quite like this, especially with the big three of Stephen Curry, Draymond Green, and Klay Thompson.
Hall of Famers, great coaching, solid ownership. They had it all.
Slippery play by Middleton. Comes off the pick and goes on the offensive.
Outside Butler. Back to Curry. Here's Green. It's rebounded by Coulibaly.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
And Poole gets it to go.
You got to keep moving when you're inside like that. Poole with the textbook move.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. And for the Western Conference, we have a chance now to recognize our Player of the Week, Stephen Curry.
He's really been on his A game lately. You know, the way their offense is set up, it really relies on his ability. He sets the tone each time down the floor, and he's been a lot of fun to watch.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Hey, Shams, no one is keyed on the league like you. Is there an under-the-radar trend that you're seeing around the NBA, or the next thing that you're anticipating may happen with the way the league will sway one way or the other?
Talking to executives around the league, it's clear that length has been very important, but having players that do multiple things and are versatile, that is of the utmost importance right now. We saw what happened with the Celtics winning a championship this year. I think that certainly is going to have an impact on how teams are going to build moving forward. Like the Celtics, you want to have players, 3 to 5 players that are playing heavy minutes for you, that are doing everything out there on the floor, not just one particular move.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, D.A.?
Thanks very much. Brian Keefe shared a few moments with me. Now, I asked him about the challenge they face in defending Steph Curry. He said Steph is so hard to contain because of his constant movement off the ball. Conventional defenses won't work against him. The matchups will be fluid. He'll see a lot of different guys coming at him. He's looking and needing a total group effort. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. So it's the Wizards now, following the score by Golden State. Middleton outside. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
A solid passer and rebounder, but it's really scoring where Middleton shows up big. He can be just relentless on that end of the floor.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops.
And the experience and consistency Middleton offers is valuable to this team. He's still such an important player.
Middleton hits them both. When you look at the NBA, Shams, any changes you'd like to see?
To me, it's having players stay healthy, right? I would love to have a rule that players just play and the top players are there playing the most meaningful moments of regular season games and allowing players to have freedom defensively. And the league can find plenty of other ways to discourage players, but to allow players to really be there in the big moments, to defend at a high level. And I would just love to have a healthy serum that we can spread around the league and keep these guys on the floor.
I think here at the table, we're all nodding our heads, looking up and down. We all agree completely with what you're saying. Shot by Podziemski, no good. And so it's Middleton with it. He brings it up for the Wizards. They're getting their first look of the season at the Warriors in this one.
Terrific job pushing the ball in transition. Marcus Smart coming away with an easy bucket.
Pass to Moody. And here is Green. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Alex Song.
Expert move by Green, pulling the defender in to draw the foul.
The Warriors shooting their first free throws of the night.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
Free throw drops for Green.
A vocal leader both on and off the floor. Green plays with a real fire in edge.
Both good from the line that time. Hey, Shams, you're always on the pulse of those league-changing trades. We certainly saw some impactful ones last season.
Across the board, the Pacers, the Mavericks, they made deep runs, and they did so on the back of some big trade deadline moves. Those are transformations that excite all of us to witness. Even New York, getting OG Anunoby at the trade deadline. This is a league that's built on capitalizing at the moment and striking when the iron's hot, and we saw multiple teams do that this last season.
Yeah, that trade deadline was phenomenal for those teams you mentioned. Really impactful. And the Warriors with some changes. Trace Jackson-Davis comes in for Draymond Green. And it's Jonathan Kuminga in for Moses Moody. Washington's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Poole with the screen for Smart. Middleton outside from past the arc. Drills the three-pointer. Middleton's got 10.
And if you're trying to get the most out of Middleton offensively, put him in catch-and-shoot situations.
Outside, Kuminga. And that one drops for him.
Man, this guy is a scoring machine. I mean, I know I'm not the only one to describe him that way.
Poole against Butler. Hits it down to Middleton. Puts up a three. It's rebounded by Kuminga.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Down low. Stolen by Middleton. Oh, and a fast break for the Wizards. Coulibaly with it. Butler covering. Middleton up top. You know, Shams, I don't know how many kids grow up thinking they're going to be an NBA insider. But clearly that is something that you probably thought about at one time or another. Did you think that was going to be your path?
Kevin, I knew at the age of 16 years old what I wanted to do.
Wow.
And this path I wanted to take an insider for the NBA because I loved playing basketball, I loved writing, and I had a genuine passion for transactions, for the behind-the-scenes stories. So to be able to tell that story to the fans, I feel like I am one of the fans. That's why I feel like I can relate to the fans.
As you're reading you and hearing you.
Kevin, appreciate you so much, and just know the stories will keep coming.
A determined shooter who excels at the charity stripe. Middleton will gladly head to the line.
Shooting two.
He's off on the first. And Washington making a change here. Ogden's checked in. Good on the second free throw. Now Curry. He had a career game last time out. Bucket after bucket. It's deflected. Poole with it. Sarr sets the screen for Poole. And Sarr throws it down.
This is why you involve the big man Sarr in pick and rolls. He understands how to take advantage.
Here's Podziemski. Outside Curry. Shoots over Poole. The 19-footer is on the money. Curry's got 5 points so far. And Shams, like us, you travel all over the country for the NBAs. You go to the games. You're talking with the general managers, the coaches, the big-name players. That aside, do you have a favorite city that you like to visit?
You're putting me on the spot here, Kevin. Listen, I love going to L.A. because you see multiple teams coming in with the Clippers and the Lakers. So I love to be proficient. I love being efficient, Kevin. I love making the best use of my time. What's your favorite NBA city to visit?
I've got 3, and it's been 3 since I got in the league in '82. I like Miami, I like New York, and I like Boston. Every city has got charm, right? But those 3 cities have kind of stuck out to me. I enjoy them a lot.
Those are the best of the best, Kevin. You're picking the best cities in the league. We got to go to Sacramento one of these days. Let's go to Charlotte.
I love Sacramento. I had a chance to go to Sacramento one day. I love Sacramento.
Those crowds get rowdy. I was there for their playoff series against the Warriors when they snapped the 16-year drought. Those fans are the loudest that I've seen since I've become a fan.
They love their kings. Here's Poole following the basket by Stephen Curry. Kicks it down to Middleton. Shoots the 3. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
Great to see Middleton producing like this. You can tell he loves to be a factor in his team's success.
Kuminga, no good. Washington leading now by 5. Shoots from the high post. And there's the call on Malcolm Brogdon. That's his first foul. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Washington. Corey Kispert comes in for Poole. Golden State's gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, a couple of seasons ago, Steph Curry first brought out the night-night when he put a team away. Asked about his inspiration, he said, "I have no idea. I don't choreograph any of that stuff. I was just having fun." You know how kids' bedtime routines are important? It's the final signal for a job well done that day. Kevin?
Well said. He is a 1 of 1, D.A. Holmes can't get it to go in.
Hey, look, I'm not going to lie here. That's a shot that he needs to be making. There are no excuses.
And in last year's playoff, Shams, we did see a lot of players injured and unable to play. What are some of the solutions that may be being talked about that you hear about?
People certainly ask if this is a result of the 65-game rule. Is it the more physical play? Is it the consequences of the regular season? The league is going to take a wait-and-see approach to determine if this is an issue they have to fix, but they do love the results of what this has brought as far as player availability moving forward.
Yeah, they do seem sold on that 65 number, don't they?
100%. And at the end of the day, some of these injuries are flukish. There's a lot of, obviously, lower body injuries, and you can't measure that. I think the league is going to want to see more data over the next 5 to 10 years to really determine, does this rule impact the game and impact injuries?
Now here's Middleton after the miss from Buddy Hield. Shots good by Middleton.
He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for him.
Outside Curry. Fires away from way outside. They get it back. They kick out to Hield. The three. Rebounded by the Wizards. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
And that one was all about offensive execution, running your plays, picking your spots.
And no team is going to shoot 50% every night, but this team has the right approach. When the shots are falling, they can light it up.
Payton, that's good. Wizards leading by 4. 43 seconds left in the first quarter. And here is Brogdon. Nothing on the board. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
You're not going to see Brogdon take many mid-range jumpers, but when he does, he makes most of them.
Now here's Hield. Here's Curry with the three. Rebounded by Holmes. Now here's Kispert. Covered by Hield. Holmes passes to Brogdon. Basket good. And now an 8-point Wizards lead.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Chris Middleton has been on display for the Wizards. And it was from three-point range where he did the most damage. He knocked down 3 in that quarter. We've got more in store for you right after this. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Washington?
The ball movement has been outstanding so far. They've come out of the gate looking for that extra pass.
And something else they've done well tonight is finding points in transition. So far, the fast break has been a plus for them.
Here's Holiday. Well, expansion is coming, Shams. Is the league ready, in your estimation, for some more cities and new teams?
The NBA seems to be ready. I think I'm ready. Kevin, are you ready? Because the last expansion was, 20 years ago? That's the longest wait for this league since it began. And so I think Adam Silver and this league are going to take their time and really figure out exactly where they want to expand to. But the question is, Kevin, are you ready?
I am always ready. I know the league is looking even overseas or even maybe south of the border for a possible new entrant. But the league has got so much talent on the bottom half of these rosters. I definitely think it's time.
And there's a great appetite, a great desire for a lot of these cities, not only in the States, but also abroad, like you said, to go bring in an NBA team to their city and bring some of the talent, the marquee names to their city.
Oh, it'll be terrific. Both free throws good from Hield.
Guys like Buddy Hield, knockdown shooters, they are in high demand around the league.
So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Jimmy Butler is out there with Kuminga. Then it's Hield. And it's Post in at the foul. And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That'll be his second foul of the game. Brogdon against Holiday. George with the screen on Holiday. Here's Brogdon. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
And I like that they're not settling. Getting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Pass to Post. Back to Butler. Here's Holiday. It's hauled in by George.
That is not a bad decision to pull it from there. It was just a little bit off with the execution.
Brogdon kicks to Smart. Now here's George. With the floater. It's rebounded by Kuminga. Warriors trail by 8. Here's Hield. And out of bounds as the Wizards gain possession.
A moment now to see the stats for Buddy Hield. Last season's performance for him averaged about 12 points a game, 3 assists and 3 rebounds. When you have a shooter like him off the bench, it makes scoring so much easier for the bench.
Guys like that can really stretch your weapons offensively.
Wizards making a switch here. Dave's checked in. Here's Smart. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. It's Brogdon on the wing. To the middle. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. These teams were last season's best passers. The squads with the most assists in the NBA. The Warriors, 4th.
Ball movement was one of the keys to what they did last season. Every squad talks about teamwork. These guys backed it up.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from George. And George drops them both. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Now Holiday hasn't made one yet. Outside Butler, just 5 to shoot. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday.
Man, this is why Butler is so dangerous. He's not afraid to take any shot if he likes the angle.
Hield against Smart. On the wing, George. Kispert setting the pick for Bay. It's good from long range. Bay's got the lead up to 10 now for Washington.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now, here's Butler. Over Kispert. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Butler's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And Butler, someone you got to stay with in that pick and roll. All he needs is a little space, and he is ready to fire.
Nobody near George. Offline with his three. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. 8-point game. And Holiday has it in the corner for three. Rebounded by Smart. Washington's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Kispert with the bucket.
And they're right around 50% for the game on their threes, and they've only gotten better as the game's gone on.
Now here's Butler. 5 points in the game. Kuminga finds Hield. That one misses. 3 shots all come up empty. Wizards leading by 11. Logged in the pass to George. To the paint. Wants to get it to Smart and does. Pass to Kispert. Misses the three.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Butler. It's hauled in by George. Washington's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. George sets a screen for Bay. In the corner, George with it. And it's off from three-point range. Warriors trail by 11. Butler with the ball. 9 points last game out. Outside, Kuminga. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Butler, no good.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
And here's George for three. Warriors with the rebound. Butler's got his 4th rebound in this one. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And that one misses.
A highly talented two-way player. Butler is also known for his tough-nosed approach to the game.
Middleton finds Brogdon. Back to Middleton. The tray. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Middleton's got 21.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, and you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
And the 3 ball is good.
And Curry isn't just a lights-out scorer. He's also efficient at moving the ball and getting it to his teammates.
And it's Brian Keefe calling timeout here. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Payton, he's checked in for Jimmy Butler. Middleton on the wing. Pass to Song. Now here's Brogdon. He's guarded close. Poole with no one around. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Middleton's got his third assist on the night. Here's Curry. 8 points for him. Now Payton. Outside Curry. And another three for Golden State.
What a response from Curry. Gotta know he's coming for his revenge.
Poole, the pass to Brogdon. Back to Poole. Pass to Coulibaly. Sarr sets the screen for Brogdon. 6 to shoot. Fires from way outside. And Moody pulls it down.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistently.
And it's Green missing. And Brogdon has got the ball here for the Wizards. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Pass to Coulibaly. The shot, no good. Warriors trail by 9. Outside Curry. Curry on the drive. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
So cunning on the attack. Curry gets defenders to foul on the drive because there's nothing else you can do.
The Warriors have only one missed free throw. They've had 5 attempts and made 4 of them. That's good from Stephen Curry.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Smart's checked in for Malcolm Brogdon. And both free throws good for Curry.
Just solid, really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Poole, the pass to Middleton. Now Coulibaly. Back to Smart. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Smart.
A classic breakdown with the ball, sending it right out of bounds and giving the defense a freebie.
Warriors trail by 7. Pass to Podziemski. Here's Moody. Defended by Middleton. And here is Moody. 5 points in the game. Nailed from three-point land. Curry's got 16.
Such a quick release. As soon as the ball touches his hands, it's gone.
Smart deciding where to go with it. Now, here's Poole. 5 points in the game. Now the Warriors moving it up. Here's Podziemski. And no good that time.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Middleton, the pass to Poole. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Poole's got 5 points in the quarter.
This is why I love his game. You really have to admire his tenacity.
Here's Curry with the 3. Rebounded by the Wizards.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And Shams, what an absolute delight it has been having you courtside with all of us tonight. Thank you so much for taking time to join us. It has been a true pleasure.
Thanks so much for the invite. I can't wait to do it again sometime. I'm honored. I'm privileged.
Oh, we are going to hold you to that. Thank you again. And just great to have Shams join us, isn't it, guys? Such a wealth of knowledge.
Yet no one is more locked in on the league. If there's a move happening, Shams knows about it before the players do.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Pass to Koulibaly. There's 49 seconds left in the second quarter. Near the three-point line, it's Poole. Draymond Green grabs the miss.
And one thing I liked in the first quarter was their aggressiveness to draw the contact, putting the defense on the defensive.
Richard, when it comes to Draymond Green, we know about his defense. But what does he give you offensively?
I think it starts with his passing. Not many big men can do what he does the way he does it. And especially effective when he's hitting the 3-ball, stretching the floor, allowing for more space for his shooters.
Free throw good, Green.
And to me, Draymond Green really embodies the idea of a high IQ player. He can read the opposition, predict where a play is going, and those instincts aren't something that can be easily taught to anyone.
Both free throws good from Green.
The quintessential glue guy. Green does all the dirty work. You need one of these guys on your team because he has such a diverse skill set.
Now here's Smart. 11 points for him in that last game against Miami. Saw the pass to Poole. High, arcing shot. Draymond Green grabs the miss. For the Warriors, they won their last contest, that game against the Rockets in Houston. Payton from outside. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Green's got 3 assists in the game. Now Poole to halt the run, and the last second attempt does not go in for him. It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Warriors. He ends up dropping in 2 from distance, making a difference from long range in this one. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Steve. A good rhythm for you in the first half. What do you like most about how your team's competing?
Just like the ball movement, the drive and kick. Our guys have played really well together. Just trying to move the ball, get a great shot.
We'll see if you can keep the ball flying around as we continue. Thanks. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
Welcome, everybody. The Washington Wizards in our featured matchup, and what a competitive half it's been. Do you guys agree in a game like this, typically you go out to your superstars and say, get it done?
Yep, and we did that a lot. Why do you think I scored so much? They gave me the ball.
That's if you got enough oxygen in the locker room at halftime.
I didn't need oxygen tank. I needed photosynthesis.
And now let's talk Golden State. They're in an even matchup through one half of play.
You'll see teams attempt to space the floor, but these guys really do it. They've got great shooters who take great shots.
And a few times, even when they didn't have a good look, they made it look good.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Chris Middleton has really been making it happen, guys.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. The lead is 2. Jordan Poole is out there with Smart. Then it's Koulibaly. Then it's Chris Middleton. And it's Sarr in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. Poole, the pass to Sarr. The Wizards working the ball around now from downtown. Again, the miss by Poole. Warriors leading by 4. Podziemski with it. Picked up by Poole. Curry can't get it to go. Well, the Wizards shooting here about 46% for the game. To the inside. And Moody pulls it down. Moody's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Outside Curry. There's the triple. That shot no good. Here's Washington now. Saw the pass to Poole. Middleton against Green. Sarr sets the screen for Middleton. His 3-pointers off the mark.
That's not how you want to come out of the break. 3 straight misses. They need to settle in quick.
Pass to Moody. And Curry has it in the corner. And here is Green. Defended by Middleton. Green passes to Moody. Over Koulibaly. A nice shot by Moody. And that's now 7 points for Moses Moody. Wizards trail by 6. Break since reaching 5 consecutive NBA Finals. The Warriors have missed the playoffs 3 of the past 5 years.
And to be fair, they did go 46-36 last season. They were 10 games over 500 last year. So they weren't a bad team, but Golden State doesn't just expect to be in the play-in. They want to be a contender.
Here's Curry after the basket by Washington. Curry getting it done inside.
Sometimes there's just no stopping Curry. He's just too skilled.
The Wizards have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. And we've got a timeout called by Brian Keefe. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. And now it's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's best fast break teams from a season ago. The Wizards second.
I mean, this is such a tough team to deal with. You see the numbers. They would just push the ball at every opportunity.
On the wing, Koulibaly. Pass to Smart. Poole with it for the 3. And again, Washington, no good.
Okay, now I think he's starting to get in his own head right now. Maybe he's overthinking things a little bit, and as a result, he's just been off.
Kuminga down low. Defended by Middleton. And there's the bucket from Kuminga.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Poole with it. Butler covering. And they pick up 2. Poole's got 9 points.
Ooh, going to that hole with confidence. Poole converts that contact bucket.
Outside, Kuminga. Healed from outside. The shot off that time. Wizards trail by 6. Inside, Middleton. That one, no good. Good D by Heel. The Warriors have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Smart against Kuminga. Off with the layup. Pass to Koulibaly. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Every team in the league, all 30, would love to have a player like Marcus Smart. He's always looking to set up his teammates and play lockdown defense.
Now here's Butler. 7 points in the game. This one for 3. From deep, Jimmy Butler.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
No one covering. Middleton's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And he knocked down 4 triples in the first half. You got to stay in his hip pocket.
Outside Holiday. Pass to Hield. Three-pointer. Offensive rebound. Looney kicks to Kuminga. Shot clock at 6. And the layup's good off the glass. He's got 6. Greg, we know about the Euro step, but is the decel the next move that's getting more notice?
I think it is, Kevin, and you can see players have quickly incorporated that into their arsenal. It's been fun to watch, man, and I tell you, it creates some uncomfortable situations.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout, looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about.
And a chance here to check out some stats on Chris Middleton. Good season for him last year. Last season, he averaged 15 points a game, 5 assists and 4 rebounds. And you know, he'd love a bigger role, but he's trying to prove himself in the minutes he's getting right now.
You're right. He's putting in the work, and the results have been okay. He just needs to keep believing in himself.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Here's Butler. 10 points for him. And a miss there off the inbound. And the way the Wizards like to play, Greg, you can expect them to get out and run.
Yeah, they're young and they can fly, right? They've got speed and athleticism to get up and down the floor. They'll push the tempo as much as you allow them.
Now here's Middleton. Jimmy Butler unable to get his last shot to go. Butler on the move, and the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Warriors.
All game long, they've been making it rain from the arc. And look, they've done it by feeding the hot hands.
And the other thing you notice is how committed they've been to playing with the pass, constantly moving that ball from one side to the other.
When it comes to players who like having fun, great Jimmy Butler has to be way up there.
Kevin, did you see his media picture for the 23-24 season? He looked like he belonged in an emo band with that hairstyle. Jimmy is definitely one of those guys that likes to troll and have fun.
Count it.
Already expanding his game. Sarr trying to get better at attacking quickly off the pass.
Holiday, the pass to Butler. Over Koulibaly. It's hauled in by George. George has got his fourth rebound in this one. Here's Brogdon. And so it looks like Washington will retain possession here. Kispert's checked in for the Wizards. Brogdon the pass to George. Now Sarr. Just 4 to shoot. The shot by Brogdon wide open. Drills it from outside. Now it's just a 3-point Warrior lead. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. And the foul called on Alex Sarr. That's foul number 2 for him. Richaun Holmes, he's checked in for Sarr. Here's Holiday. Not going to go that time. Good D by Brogdon. Wizards trail by 3. Kispert with it. Pass to Holmes. And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
Kispert kicks to Holmes. 6 on the shot clock. Brogdon outside.
He just looks off this quarter. It looks like he's forcing it a bit right now. A little bit in his head.
Here's Butler. He's got 12. Hard earned by Butler.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Kispert, the pass to Brogdon. Kispert setting the pick for Brogdon. Over Holiday. Pass to Holmes. Wizards passing it around. Koulibaly, no good. Warriors leading by 5. Outside Holiday. Here's Kuminga. Over George. Kuminga, no good. Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
Now, here's Kispert. Pass to Brogdon. On the wing, Koulibaly. Kispert, the pass to Brogdon. And here's George for 3. Warriors with the rebound. Looney's got 5 rebounds tonight. Butler kicks to Hield. Fires the 3. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Hield's got the lead up to 8 now for the Warriors.
You got to expect this from a high-volume shooter with range like Hield. He loves to let threes fly from everywhere.
Kispert, the pass to Brogdon. Pulls it up. Here's Koulibaly. Knocks down the three ball. Koulibaly's got 5 now.
You can tell Brogdon has good vision. He can see where those openings are no matter how small.
50 seconds left to play here in the third. Here's Kuminga. Yep, that one goes in there. Kuminga's got 6 points in the quarter.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
Kispert, the pass to Brogdon. Kispert with it. George, that's a 2-pointer. It's good.
And so far, going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
Warriors leading by 5. 20 seconds left to play in the third. And it's Kuminga, that time on the assist by Holiday. Kuminga's got 9 points here in the second half. Brogdon against Holiday. Holmes with a screen on Holiday. For 3, Brogdon. That one doesn't drop. And so it's the Golden State Warriors holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And we'll be right back after this. Now let's listen in to head coach Steve Kerr.
Getting there. The ball's moving. Looks more like us, all right? Good to great. We're getting some decent ones. Let's get some great shots now.
Well, preaching how important it is, Greg, to take quality shots.
I mean, he doesn't want to settle for average shots. He wants his team to get in the habit of taking great shots.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. On the court for Golden State here in the fourth. Up front, it's Green at the 4 with Jackson Davis at the 5. In the backcourt, we'll see Curry and Podziemski. And it's Payton in at the 3 slot. That free throw, no good. GA, when it comes to the Wizards, they have a pretty spotty track record over the past decade.
Kevin, it's tough to get things right in the draft. Plus, they have just had poor lottery luck, only selecting higher than 8th once in the last decade. But they have passed on some superstar-level talent.
And he's good on the second. Here's Curry. Payton outside. Back to Curry. Shoots over Brogdon. Curry's shot is off. Wizards trail by 7. And it's Kispert in the corner. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Richard, we know that not many teams have had steady core players like the Warriors have had over the past decade.
Boy, there's so much player movement these days, and it's hard to keep any roster intact, let alone a superstar team like Golden State.
The first one falls. Pittsburgh hits both of them. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Warriors. It's a 5-point game. Pass to Payton. Back to Curry. Launches it. The offensive rebound. Outside, Green. Bangs home the trifecta. Green's got the lead up to 8 now for the Warriors.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. And that one's good, Brogdon.
Brogdon with the smooth finish inside. His game is so polished.
Warriors leading by 6. Curry looking around. From the wing. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Curry's got 22.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
Now, here's Brogdon. Kispert setting the pick for Brogdon. Lets the three fly. It's rebounded by Golden State. Jackson Davis has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Curry with the 3, and another 3 for Golden State.
Knocked down from the corner. That's just a walk in the park for Curry.
Wizards trail by 11. And here is Brogdon. Pass to Carrington. And the first one at the line is good. And the Wizards making a change here. Gill's checked in. And he makes both free throws. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Pass to Payton. Trying to find Jackson Davis and gets it to him. Takes a 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
Here's Carrington. Brogdon right side. Pass to Gill. 5 to shoot. Here's Carrington. Green with the rebound. Green's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Here's Curry with the 3. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Green's got 5 assists tonight. Wizards trail by 15. Pass to Carrington. Now here's Brogdon. And here is Kispert. And right away they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Kispert's got 6 points in the quarter. Warriors leading by 12. Now Podziemski. Outside Curry. They get the rebound. Jackson Davis. And another shot. And he lays it up and in. Jackson Davis has got his first points in this one.
Hard work pays off with a rebound and a bucket. That's just great fundamentals.
Here's Bay. It's hauled in by Jackson Davis. Jackson Davis has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Here's Payton. Out of bounds. Washington takes possession. Wizards trail by 14. Middleton outside. Back to Brogdon. Tipped away and stolen by Payton. Outside Curry. Rebound, Washington. Jackson Davis finds Podziemski. Off target from the baseline.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
And here's Golden State. They're on a 16-7 run. On its way from Curry for 2. Releases from the wing and drills it. Curry's got 17 now, just in the second half. The Wizards have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6, and now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Marcus Smart's checked in for the Wizards. Poole with it. Outside, Smart. Poole, a screen on Hield. Smart misses. Warriors leading by 16. From deep. Hield can't hit. Washington's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Pass to Smart. The 3. Good on the triple.
And it's big when Smart is hitting from deep. Really helps open up this offense.
And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Warriors. Out left to the wing. Hield against Smart. Hield can't hit.
Well, he better buy his teammates dinner tonight because they've covered him for what has been a terrible, absolute terrible shooting display. Warriors are gone 7 of 15 from the floor here in the fourth, right around 46-47%.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. And Washington has possession. The Warriors making the shot. The shot by Middleton, wide open. And again, Washington with the triple.
He's just lighting them up in this game. The D's going to have to extend a little bit more, or he's going to keep knocking them down from deep.
Now, here's Moody. Three-pointer, Hield. Good on the three-point shot. And the Warriors lead by 15.
Love the response there from Hield, matching threes.
Poole, the pass to Sarr. Kuminga against Middleton. Over Kuminga. And it's off the back rim. No good.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And here's Holiday. Three-pointer, Hield. And Chris Middleton pulls it down. Nice ball movement by Washington. Good D by Hield. Warriors leading by 15. Outside Holiday. Left side, Kuminga. Over Sarr. Kuminga, no good. Washington's gotten 3 of their 6 three-pointers to fall here in the fourth. Poole against Holiday. Smart wide open. He fires. And a miss there on the triple.
Yeah, that's a shame because I'm not sure the defense will let him get a shot that good again very soon.
There's 1:26 left in the fourth quarter. Outside Holiday. Clock at 6. Moody. And again, no good by Golden State. Wizards trail by 15.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Warriors.
Yeah, this has got to be one of the most rewarding wins they'll have this season. They could have easily gone quietly, but they fought back so hard.
They really did, and I think it shows a little bit of the character of this group, and that's a testament to them. When things seem to be their most difficult, they have a way of rallying around one another and looking to be at their best.
And now, for the year, this is going to take them to 7 wins.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Stephen Curry.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
And it seems each season more things can be subject to video review. Are you a fan of that, Greg?
You know, I'm a fan of keeping the game moving. I'm not sure I'd get rid of review, but I sure would like the league to find a way to speed them up.
The Wizards shooting in the fourth quarter, not pretty, down around 29%. That free throw good from Holmes. There's 48 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Here's Butler. Curry on the wing. He's guarded by Brogdon. Brogdon against Curry. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Curry's got 37.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
Chalk up 2 there.
And tough to miss his man that time. They really seeing the whole floor.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Jimmy. You guys had it going from long range. When that happens, how does that affect the offense?
Well, when they're making shots, it's opening the lane for us drivers. And we just want them to continue to shoot with confidence. Everybody on this team, no matter if you make it or miss it, we need you to shoot it because that's what the game tells you to do.
Keeps the floor spread, man. Thanks very much. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thanks so much. And that about wraps it up. And so for Richard Jefferson, Greg Anthony, and our reporter David Aldridge, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thank you for tuning in to watch the NBA on 2K Sports. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Stephen Curry.